Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. Today we are starting off with the club. Not a fan. But then we're going to move to the Irithyll Straight Sword, which, even though I hate the way that that thing looks, it's not a bad weapon. Warden Twin Blades. See. Hi.
Hello.
Whew. Come on, you had plenty of time to buff. No. Shame about that partial. Solid bait. And that is one thing that the club does have going for it. Shouldn't have tried to run. Should have rolled. Might have gone a little differently if you had done that. It's fine by me though. Very, very good. Can't complain about that at all. Yeah, the R2 does make for an excellent bait. Because you do come out of it surprisingly quickly and go into the parry surprisingly quickly. It's actually a very good strat. So, that's a thing. You can't, of course, go for that after the first R2. Or rather, after the skill. Because it just doesn't work as well. Hello. Okay. Yes, yes. No need to get cocky. Tried to parry. Oh well. Such a cocky katana user though. You gotta love it. Cause, you know, going for counters and pressing R1 is hard. He did throw some R2s in there, I will admit that. But they got him into trouble more than anything. Although that first one was well placed, I will admit that. Still, all things considered, we did decent. Playing against a defensive katana user with a weapon that's so start to slow up, yes. You know what I mean. You mean what I know. It makes it a little bit difficult. And he wasn't going for any of the baits that I had tried, so I wasn't going to stand around and be defensive on my own. That's not what I like to do. And it is what it is. It's fine. What do you have? Which sword is that? Storm curved. No, no. Worse. Such skill. Could get the parry on the third. Gotta love that. You gotta love that that's an inconsistent timing. Oh well. Simple as that. Oh well. I hate the fact that you can't rely on that anymore. I don't know what they did to change that timing, but it used to be there. You used to be able to get the parry on the third swing for pretty much any weapon, and now it's just not there. The timing has ceased to exist properly. Whether that's related to the fact that buffs act the way they do, or if it's related to the fact that weapons now have slightly different timings, I have no clue, but it's just inconsistent now, and I don't like that. Inconsistencies like that should not be in the game. Just saying. But it is what it is. I forgot how to English there for a second. And for the record though, like I was trying to say, I'm not shocked that I'm not doing well with this weapon. I mean, when I have full health, my attack rating, I mean, it's not special. And 393, 396, 393, I was right. Yeah, it's pretty bad overall, especially because of its moveset, more than anything else. Because if I was using a different weapon in the class, for example, if I were using a mace, notice where the attack stops with this, whereas with the mace, it goes to the side a fair bit more, so the hitbox is active for a wider area. And because that hitbox is active for a wider area, it's a lot easier to land hits. Whereas with this, it's pretty straightforward. There's no real horizontal motion to it. And that causes few issues. There were fights that I had earlier where that caused a problem. The guy was on my side, just outside of the hitbox, because it doesn't extend fully to the left, and, you know, if I was using a different hammer class weapon, it wouldn't have been an issue. Gotcha. No, can I follow up on that? Gotcha again. It's good for roll catching if they go to that side. I will say that. Whoops. Oh, death. Thought he would have gone for a regular R1, not skill. Either way, an R1 would have killed me, but I thought he was going for a different attack. My own fault, misjudged. And you know, I was thinking a few seconds earlier than that, you know, he's two-handing it, but he's never gone for the skill. Like, most people spam that like there's no tomorrow. Go figure. I think it, and then he does it. He read my mind through the game. He just sort of established a connection there somehow, through some magical means, and then everything just went downhill. There we go. Now, if we could actually win a fight, that would be ideal. I'd like that. Ugh. I'd like that very much. But we'll see how that goes. A straight sword of some kind or another, can't tell which one. A sunlight. And switching to an S stock. Oh no, Goddard's. It was long and looked pokey. Hello, a little bit of lag. Hello, a lot of bit of lag. Okay, cool. Target lock randomly breaking. Well, we know I'm not going to win this fight. Throw out a parry. Pray for it. Yeah, about that. And there was not much lag when he first was in the world, you know? He was walking around perfectly normal. He buffed up perfectly normal. Everything was normal. Until he started fighting. I'm not saying lag switch, but damn, that might be a really unstable connection. Alright, time to use this thing. I hate the effect on it. It's so bad looking. It really is. And it would be a cool looking sword if it didn't have that stupid effect. Like, you know? I've complained about it before, how bad it looks. It shouldn't be snowing. If it's cold, water should be, you know, condensing on it or something like that. But no, it's just snowing. Like, whatever. No big deal. And the fact that it does it in 3 specific sections down the length of the sword instead of in a unified sort of way, it just irks me. Oh, Alex, I fought you earlier. How do you like me now, Alex? Ooh, hello, range. And that's the difference a good moveset will make, because attack rating wise, as you guys saw, they're pretty similar. It's just the matter of the moveset. Really long reach, faster moveset, wider hitboxes, you know, it's just better overall. And because of that, it's easier to use. Like, I've had more success with a broken straight sword than I had with the club, because of the moveset. Simple as that. Just is what it is. If the moveset had a little bit of stuff different with it, if the weapon had a little more attack rating maybe, if it had a different skill, stuff like that. Things like that could alter the way it performs. Shouldn't have blocked right then, however. I wanted the jump attack. I really just wanted a jump attack to kill him. It wasn't a smart move. I knew it wasn't, for the record. But I wanted it. You know, I wanted it. And that's fine. So a lot of people have been asking when weapon showcases are coming back. So just so everyone's aware, weapon showcases are going to come back after the next patch. From Software is getting farther and farther between patches now. I feel like they're a little bit less patch happy they were at the initial release of the game. So I'd be more comfortable starting them up at this point in time, or rather, at that point in time after the next patch. Just so that way the majority of the information in the showcases stays as accurate as possible. Because I'm not going to go back and redo showcases on things that have been changed, Because, you know, at any point in time, they could be like, oh yeah, we're going to just adjust everything. We're going to just adjust. That's weird sounding. But you know what I mean. So, for the sake of accuracy, as much as possible without having to go back and change everything, I feel like after this next patch will be a good point to start doing that. So, that's when we'll start. Multi-hit attacks. Don't go for the third swing. Yorin of Landor. Interesting name. So, yes. That's the plan. You know, I will say, I do love the look of the sheath on this weapon. I love the white leather style sheath. I don't know if that's technically a white leather, but it looks like it could be wrapped in a white leather. Either way, it looks nice. And the design of the sword itself is nice, I just hate the effect. Take the effect off and I'm down to use it. One of the longest straight swords in the game. Hello, Hyper Armor. Okay, if you're gonna spam at me. I'm surprised my R2 missed him. Like, that looked like it should have been, you know, right there. Apparently not, but it looked like it should have been. Oh well. Why is my computer so loud? Ah, that's right, the fans. I noticed my computer was getting a bit warm the other day, so I added an additional fan, and it's been quite cool since, but a tad louder. So I do need to get a more quiet fan. Here's what it is. But it's been working a lot better, actually. In fact, I overclocked it a little bit more, and it's still below the temperature it was at previously. So, hooray for running at 4.9 gigahertz. Yay! Because that's not overkill. Hey, if it works, it's stable. I mean, clearly, the game's running just fine, I'm recording just fine, I can edit just fine. Everything's working just fine. It's now just working a little bit faster and just fine. Good use of that. I expected him to keep spamming, but he went for the unparryable attack instead. Actually, no, that is parryable on that weapon, isn't it? Is it unparryable on that, or is it unparryable on the halberd? I know it's one of the two where it's unparryable. I don't remember which. I think it's on that. I think the halberd is still parryable. Shame though that my attack didn't come out slightly quicker. It would have ended up with a trade instead. But yeah, like, I like the design of the blade of the weapon. It looks good. It's just the effect. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And moveset-wise, I like what it's got going on with the moveset. I like the length, I like everything about it except for the effect, the visual effect. The club does have good hyper armor. I will give it that. It does have some pretty good hyper armor. Okay. I guess I'm just going crazy and never noticed before, but the plunge attacks in this game are... never mind. Doesn't matter. We have a breakdancer. Fun times. Hi. Such a polite fellow. Aww. Really? But really though, like I hit him and it didn't track for any of the other attacks. It hit for the weakest one, doing only 28 damage. Really? Of all things. I even hyper armored all the way through the breakdancing. It didn't track. And usually that attack has extremely good tracking too. What a disappointment. On the bright side, we know it can hyper armor through a one-handed greatsword. Ultra greatsword. So we did learn that fact. However, tracking. It's usually good. Like, it's usually really good. I turn around 180 degrees to hit someone while locked onto them because of that attack. And that time, it just didn't feel like it. So, tracking. Tracking out of 10. Hello. Oops. Didn't have the stamina for the attack. Got him with a bait. I knew I was out of range. I knew he would try and punish. And based on the range, I thought I might be able to roll and get a rolling attack in time, and that was correct. Worked well. I fought that guy earlier as well. So we're getting some repeat fights, but that's fine. I am returning the favor for losing so badly with the club. That's what it's all about. Revenge kills, but the best. They are the best. Hello, friend. Lorians. I tried to roll. Gotta do that second one quicker. There you go. Good fight, sir. Good fight. I thought that I would have really had him with that stance R1. The uppercut style one. I thought that would have got him. But clearly not. And, I mean, clearly I thought I would have got him. I want to go gesture immediately, too. He could have really punished me right then. Fortunately, I scared him away. And that's not a matter of me, you know, going for it thinking I'm, like, cocky or anything, thinking that I'm that, you know, good to be able to predict that. It's just, I really thought he wouldn't have had the time to get out of there. He had just finished attacking. I thought he would have been out of stamina. Clearly not. So he's got a fair bit of stamina, which is a very good thing for having, you know, using a large weapon. So, yeah, about that. Was a good fight. Clap, clap, clap. Got his twin swords and the buckler. And the lag. Whoa! Ah, my message got read. Why do you have no health? Lost. Oh, there's a hit. I got him once, guys. We can do this. Yeah, we can't do that anymore. Well. And yeah, sip the Estus and do a sassy clap. 10 out of 10 connection, man. I don't get what it is recently about the last fights of the videos being so horribly laggy, but that's just the way that they are. I also do need to check which weapon I'm using. I have an updated list that's actually accurate now. So, the updated list: Scholar's Candlestick, Cleric's Candlestick, Irithyll Straightsword, we just crossed off, Storm Ruler, Crystal Sage Rapier, Club, we just crossed off. So, Hazelpick, Morns, Saint Bident, Golden Ritual Spear, and the Black Knight Glaive. Which means, on this build, without having to actually respec, we can do the Black Knight Glaive and Storm Ruler that's about all we can do without respecking. So, we'll finish those off. Everything else requires a different build. We did it. That's all of the major weapons in the game that there are. I mean, total all said and done, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, only 9 weapons left. That's it. That's all there is. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's some good progress we got on this. Video per day for, what's this, 73 days, 74 days? With only 9 weapons left to do, that's 5 videos technically if we don't double up, if we don't increase the amount of videos in one video, or weapons in one video. Yes, let's increase the amount of videos in one video. It's like soaking logs in wood. Either way, thank you all for watching today. Next time, like I said, we will use the Black Knight Glaive as well as the Storm Ruler. Need to upgrade this thing. That'll be fun. Hope you all enjoy this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.